Hello and welcome to GyanMet. I am Ajay Gupta. I, with my team, have set up this channel to share knowledge to all fellow professionals working in MRO. MRO is maintenance, repair, and overhauling. I would like to request all professionals working in India and globe in MRO who want to learn and grow to subscribe this channel. Also, I'd like to appeal to all professionals who have good knowledge to share to join this drive of sharing your knowledge to your fellow maintenance professional so that they can learn and grow. Please remember, by sharing knowledge, you learn more. And when you learn more, you grow more. And when you grow, you have more to share. And if you keep doing this PDCA, you will excel fast in your professional life. So subscribe us and contact us to start sharing your knowledge. Now, I will come to my today's presentation. Today I would like to explain a great quality tool which is extensively used in maintenance for analyzing its data, and that tool is called Pareto analysis. For better understanding, I have used 5WH concept of explaining Pareto principle. 5W, it is what, why, when, where, who, and how. To optimize the length of the video, what I have done is I have very briefly explained how part, but in the concluding video of this Pareto analysis, in part 2 video, I will explain very extensively on Excel sheet how to do Pareto analysis with your data. And what I will also do is give you an download link of that Excel sheet so that you can download and start using it for doing your Pareto analysis. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, let's understand what is Pareto analysis. I call Pareto analysis as a continuous improvement tool. If you use this tool, I promise you that you can continuously improve your system, whatever system you are working on, whatever problem you are working on, whatever situation you are working in. If you use this Pareto, you will be substantially improving your analyzing your data and taking action on those findings. You will be drastically improving your end result. So coming to Pareto now, see, Pareto, he was Alfred Pareto. He was an Italian economist. In 1879, he noticed that 80% of Italian wealth was controlled by only 20% of its population. And this is what is Pareto principle. This is also called as Pareto rule. This is also called as Pareto law. And sometimes it is simply also called as 80-20 rule. This is a very important finding. It was done by economist Mr. Alfred Pareto. But subsequently, people in various discipline and profession noticed that this is same 80-20 applied in broader way and a wide range of phenomena. That's very important. And Dr. Joseph Dr. Joseph Zorin, he recognized that this concept is a universal and could be applied in many fields. So this Dr. Joseph Zorin, he tried to coin a universal philosophy called as vital few and tribunal many, which is very relevant to which is only 80-20 rule only. But because of his lack of precision, it appeared that it's just a Pareto only. So it is called Pareto analysis in industry also. Although credit go to Mr. Joseph Zorin for establishing this, that Pareto principle in economic is also very relevant in industry or any type of phenomena. So, but still his universal principle of vital few and tribunal many is not very much popularly known. It is still in industry, it is addressed as Pareto law. So in short, Pareto is named in many ways. It is known as Pareto principle. It is also known as law of vital few and tribunal many, power law, participation equality, 80-20 rule, ABC analysis technique. So these are the your words, and these all are 80-20 rule only. These are this you can just conclude that this is Pareto analysis. So whenever we talk about this terminology, you come out. This is nothing but a Pareto analysis. Now, so let us talk about what. What is Pareto? It's one of the 7 tools of quality management. Very important. 7 tool of quality. One of the 7 tools. It's a statistical technique in decision making for selection of limited tasks which have a significant overall impact. That is what is Pareto. It's a statistical technique, so you can find out where to attack, where at which what activity, few activities should we attack, which will give us a phenomenal improvement in our problem, in our solution, in our issues, resolving our issues. So why to use Pareto? Now, second question is, why should we use Pareto? It breaks the problem into very smaller pieces. One is that very important, because you have to see any problem with the insect eye view to go into depth of the problem. Then also it satisfies the significant factors which are contributing to that problem, and shows where to focus your effort and allow us better use for limited resources. So you can also understand where should I focus, and if you have a limited resource, then where should I put those resources so that I get maximum output, and helps us to separate few major problems from the many possible problems. So if you see, if you are doing any troubleshooting, there are a lot of points, options where you find a problem ho sakta hai. But suddenly you will realize, and if you don't have such type of tools, you will not be able to find out where should I attack. So that's why you should use Pareto. Now, when to use Pareto? Now, if you see, we can use when you have many problems and projects and you want to focus on most significant one. Also, you can use to improve your project to focus by focusing on the causes that contributes most to the particular effect. So this is very relevant to us. In maintenance, we use this phenomena this way. This is the reason why we use in maintenance. We want to find out which machine to attack, which problem to attack, so that our downtime of plant reduces, our uptime improves. Now, where it can be used? Pareto is Pareto principle can be used all work life, in all work life. Wherever you want, you have to have some logic. You can create some logic and use Pareto, because that's what it has been. In all phenomena, it can be almost in all phenomena it is seen. You can the Pareto is same concept of Pareto is seen. So you can use for problem solving. You can also use for your to-do list and which activity to focus on. You can use for your passion. You can use for your relationship, and you can cut the clutter. These are a few examples I've said. You can do anywhere, but these are the things which comes in a practical life. So I have just mentioned here. Now I will just go one by one how this is used. Now see, in problem solving, Pareto, you can really be very helpful in identifying most critical problem and level of criticality. You can understand where the problem, which is the most critical problem, and what is the criticality of that problem. So 20% of problem, what you can find out with Pareto is which 20% problem is contributing to my 80% of downtime. This is what we are doing this is why we do Pareto in maintenance, to attack, to find out which problem to attack, so that our uptime increased by about 80%. Okay, Pareto can be also used in your to-do list. You can really identify those 20% of tasks that contributes 80% of your goal you are seeking to achieve, and then you can concentrate on those tasks first in your most productive period of the day. So that's an advantage. You just list down your to-do list and do this analysis. It's very beneficial to get value proposition of time. Then it can be also used in passion. Once you identify your passion, you can be very careful spending time on those 80% activity which is giving you least satisfaction. So you can spend more time on those 20% of activities which are giving you real satisfaction. So you can use Pareto here also. You can use Pareto for your, excelling in your passion, moving in your passion. Pareto can be also used in relationship. 20% of people give 80% of joy and support. So you can identify which are those 20% whom if you interact more, you will get more joy and more support, and your life can improve drastically. So Pareto has impact on relationship also. And last but the least, cut the clutter. If you see here also, if you just see around yourself, you'll find that you are using 20% of item what you have, 80% is just there and having dust, getting dusted, and you are just cleaning those item day in day out, but you are using 20% only. So basically this means that you can, over a time of period, you can slowly, if you have done good Pareto analysis, you can get rid of those 80%, and probably you can throw away or donate it to somebody else, so that those places are decluttered. Now see, this phenomena, if you are probably doing 5S, it's very important to, when for decision making, for when you have done red tag and when you want to take decision, then how to scrap it. So you can use this Pareto there also. It's a great phenomenon, a great tool to take decision in 5S activity. Now, who can use Pareto? I say it anybody, any professional who, or anybody in his life, if you want to find the core issue and want to drastically improve in the area of concern, he has to use Pareto. Only thing is, he has to do some statistical analysis, create some data, or imagine some statistics and plot them, and uh, do Pareto analysis and find out which is the area core issues and where should we attack, so that you get a drastic change in your area of concern. Now comes the how part. Now, as I told you before, due to length of the video, I have very briefly explained how part here. But in concluding video, I'm going to make it sure that I make a detailed video on Excel sheet, doing Pareto analysis on Excel sheet, so that you can learn in detail how to do Pareto analysis. And what I will also do it, I will keep that Pareto link, Excel sheet link, downloadable link in YouTube itself. You can download that link and you can use that yourself. Now, quickly, how you can do Pareto analysis? You have to first identify the activities, and you have to identify the frequency of those activity and plot activity on x-axis and on y-axis frequency, and also plot cumulative bar chart. So in there, if you plot 80-20, you will get your Pareto. Now just a small data. Now this is the data. This is a real-time data of one plant. Now this is data of whatever period you want to do Pareto. So you have taken this data. So what we have done is, next is we have made a tabulated form of all the machines which are there, and number of breakdown which has occurred, and we have also plotted calculated the percentage out of overall breakdown. But this is a big data, so what we did is, okay, let us find out. So we have again given some filter to make it smaller, and this should you too. It depends on you how you want to make it, but in my case I decided no, I will filter it. So what I did was, we find it out. See, our MTBF attacks at whenever there is a breakdown of 3, our MTBF is not achieved. So we have put this filter up to 3. If any breakdown which is above 3, we have taken that into our Pareto analysis. So this is what we have done. Again, what we have done is, now this out of see, out of 100, 87 breakdowns we have taken. Now again, 87% breakdown we have it's converted into 100%, and then we have plotted this. Now this is what is Pareto. You have to just plot. Now if you see, I have plotted this I have plotted this here, and if you see 80 and if you put the mark, so these are the 4 machines which are creating 80% of your downtime. And if you take action on this 80%, your availability, this 20% machine, 80% of your availability will improve. Okay, so this is very simple. So see what I want to show you is there are 21 machine. See, in 14 machine, there are 14 machine where there was a problem, but with Pareto we could easily identify that there are only 4 machine. If we attack on these 4 machine, we will improve our downtime. We will reduce our downtime and improve our availability by 80%, near to 80%. So this is the beauty of doing Pareto analysis. Now, as I told you before, that now in next session, in next tutorial, concluding tutorial of this Pareto series, I will make detailed Pareto. I will do detailed Pareto analysis on Excel sheet and show you how you can do it practically at your sheet, and also I'll give you a download link. Till then, goodbye and enjoy doing Pareto.